Viewers, today, we have some interesting idioms and expressions to explore, so let's dive right in. 1. Up for something. When you're up for something, it means you're ready and willing for a particular activity. It shows your enthusiasm and eagerness to participate. For example, you might say, "Are you up for a movie tonight? I heard there's a great new release." It's all about being open to new experiences and adventures. 2. In the mood for something. Now, in the mood for something is all about your current desires and cravings. When you're in the mood for something, it means you have a specific preference based on your feelings at that moment. For instance, I'm in the mood for pizza tonight. How about ordering some? Here, you're expressing your craving for pizza based on your mood. 3. The more, the merrier. This is a classic expression that means more people make something more enjoyable. Whether it's a party or a gathering, the idea is that the presence of additional people adds to the joy and fun. So, don't hesitate to invite more friends and family to your celebrations. When it comes to birthday parties, the more the merrier. 4. What's it been? This is a casual way to inquire about the time that has passed since a specific event. For example, what's it been since we last saw each other? A few months, right? It's a way to reconnect and reminisce about the time that's gone by. 5. Hang out with. Finally, hang out with someone means spending relaxed and casual time with friends, family, or acquaintances. It's all about enjoying each other's company without strict plans. I like to hang out with my friends at the local coffee shop on weekends. So there you have it, some wonderful expressions to use in your everyday conversations. Whether you're up for a fun night out, in the mood for your favorite food, or simply looking to hang out with friends, these idioms and expressions will help you express yourself naturally and fluently. The more you practice, the more the merrier your language skills become. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next episode.
Dave?
Yes.
Okay, so when you first came to Seoul,
Yes.
which was many years ago, what was your favorite, food that you liked?
My favorite
eat?
food when
Yeah,
I
at the time.
first
Yeah.
came to, well, I was actually in Ilsan.
Uh-huh.
I first lived in Ilsan, Goyangsi.
Oh, okay.
I remember really liking 닭갈비 with cheese
Oh, with cheese.
and corn. So I remember I was at a 닭갈비 place. You know, I have the cheesy corn.
Yeah, I know. The cheesy
I loved that so much.
That's yummy.
And that's the biggest white food you can find in Korea. You know, it's not traditionally Korean.
It is.
But 닭갈비 in general, love it.
I love it.
What about you? I mean, you grew up eating Korean food.
Right,
but-
that's true. But when I first came to Korea, well, you know what is interesting is that I couldn't eat samgyeopsal.
Why?
Well, I never really had samgyeopsal that way. In the States, it was always like barbecue or like pork ribs,
Yeah.
you know, like that. And it's from I'm from LA. Like in the South, they have a lot of pork dishes.
Yeah.
Whereas in LA, it was just barbecue. So when I first came out, like samgyeopsal, I'm not a big meat eater. So I was a bit, but then it was like,
Yeah, you learned to love it.
Yeah. All right, so our topic today is Welcome to Seoul. You got a friend coming in, and we're going to talk about eating in Seoul.
Yes.
Okay, let's eat part 1. Here are some expressions that we're going to cover. If you are up for something,
It means you're willing to do something.
Yeah.
You're open to doing it.
right? And if you are in the mood for something,
This means you want to do something.
Yeah.
A craving or a desire for it.
all right, the more the merrier.
This means the more people you have, the better.
Okay, right. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our food dialogue. Welcome to Korea, Montel.
What's it been? 2 years since we saw each other?
At least. And the last time you were in New York getting a food tour from me.
I remember. That's why I hope you're up for a food tour of Korea.
After that long flight, I'm in the mood for Korean barbecue. I've only had New York-style Korean barbecue.
As long as you don't mind hanging out with a bunch of my friends.
The more the merrier. I love sharing a meal with friends.
Here we go. So Sunny says, welcome to Korea, Montel. What's it been? 2 years since we saw each other?
Mm-hmm.
So this power pattern, what's it been?
Yeah.
What does this mean?
So this is an expression used whenever you're trying to calculate the amount of time it has been since you've done something.
Right.
So it's been a long time. So it's saying, what's it been? 2 years? And it's saying, like, I think it's been 2 years since we last met each other.
Right. So the question really is saying, how many years has it been?
How many years has it been?
Yeah.
What's it been?
What's it been? Yes, that's right. It's kind of shortened.
Yes.
And that's why Sunny says 2 years since we saw each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's it been? Like 15 years?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow. I
That's
can't
a long
believe
time.
it. So it's like a lot of people say, oh, Kristen, how long have you been at EBS? I'm like, what's it been? Like 24 years?
Oh, my gosh. 24 years.
Almost 25.
Oh, my gosh.
It is so scary. I really feel like
24,
this is
25.
like I am an employee here. I am not a freelancer. I'm an employee.
24.
I'm an in-house DJ.
If you had a baby when you started EBS, your baby could now have a baby.
Yeah.
Be married and have a baby.
Right. It would be
Wow.
it would be like I would be an EBS grandma. Wow. Isn't
But
that
you're not.
crazy? I'm not. I am so not. Okay, so what's it been? And it's kind of like you're thinking.
Yeah.
Like, how long has it been? Right. And then Montel says at least, meaning at least 2 years. And the last time you were in New York getting a food tour from me. So Montel is from New York, and Sunny is in Korea.
Yes.
Okay. So what does Sunny say?
I remember. That's why I hope you're up for a food tour of Korea.
Okay. So if you're up for something, what does this mean?
This means you're willing to or you're ready to. Sometimes it has to be, it's like, do you have the energy to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you up for, a movie tonight?
No, I'm really tired.
Yeah. Let's
Just wanna
order
go to
in.
sleep.
Yeah, okay, first let's eat, and then you can
And then
go to sleep. Okay. So if you're up for something, it means that you want it, that you're okay with it.
Yeah.
You accept it. It really kind of depends on the context.
Right. Something about your condition, you feel able to do it.
Right. Okay. So if you're up for a food tour of Korea, and Montel says, after that long flight, I'm in the mood for Korean barbecue. I've only had New York style Korean barbecue. So Montel's really hungry.
Yeah.
And actually, that flight from New York to Seoul, if it's direct, is about 16 hours.
Yeah, 15, 16 hours.
15, 16 hours. It is a long flight.
Yes, it is.
Okay? So, if you are in the mood for a certain type of food.
You want it.
Yeah.
I want.
How badly?
Like a lot.
A lot?
I'm in the mood for it.
Yeah, I'm in the mood for it. Yeah.
You have a craving for it.
Yeah.
You really want it. So, it's kind of like, I could eat something else if I have to.
Yeah.
But what I really want is Korean barbecue.
Right. Right. So, I'm in the mood for a Korean barbecue. And Montel says, I've only had New York style Korean barbecue. So, what he's saying is that maybe it's a little different.
Yeah. And to be honest, I went
What do you
to...
think? Yeah, you went to New York.
I went to New York and I went to K-Town. I didn't have Korean barbecue.
Okay.
It was too hot.
Yeah. What did you have?
We had Korean fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, not the same. I don't know if they were using American chickens or what, but it did not taste the same.
But that's true when you go to LA too.
And the chicken moo? No.
Moo?
The
moo, the radish,
The radish was not the same radish that I get. It wasn't.
See, it's not the same.
I was very disappointed.
All right. So Sunny says, as long as you don't mind hanging out with a bunch of my friends.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, we can have Korean barbecue if you don't mind hanging out with my friends. Okay. So to hang out, this is a word that I remember when I used to teach at a hagwon. Like, oh, you know, what did you do on the weekend? Oh, I hung out with my friends.
Yeah.
All right. Hang out.
To hang out, it means to be in the same place with someone doing something.
Right.
Like, it's not even like, oh, we played video games, or
we went shopping.
We played basketball. Like, it doesn't even have to be an actual activity. You can just be sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Doing nothing.
Right.
But if you're together, you can say that you're hanging out.
You're hanging out. I mean, you could hang out in the living room and watch a movie. You're just together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just two or more people together.
Okay. What does Montel say?
The more the merrier. I love sharing a meal with friends.
Okay. So this is a great expression. The more the merrier. When do we say this?
We say it quite often, actually.
Yeah. Well, what does it mean?
It means that the more people that join, it will make a better time for everyone.
Right.
So the merrier, this is coming from like Merry Christmas, which is another way of saying happy or joyous. So the more people that are there, the more fun we can have.
Yeah. Right. The more, the merrier. So usually it's like, oh, you know, would it be okay if we invite, you know, the Johnsons? Sure. The more, the merrier. Right. It's to express that, yeah, you like the idea of having more people.
Invite whoever you want.
Yeah, invite them.
Invite 100 people.
Okay. Okay.
I think there might be a limit.
Okay, 100 is a little too much. Okay. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
Welcome to Korea, Montel. What's it been? 2 years since we saw each other?
At least. And the last time you were in New York getting a food tour from me.
I remember. That's why I hope you're up for a food tour of Korea.
After that long flight, I'm in the mood for Korean barbecue. I've only had New York-style Korean barbecue.
As long as you don't mind hanging out with a bunch of my friends.
The more the merrier. I love sharing a meal with friends.
It's time for Power Note. Let's look at some more examples for these expressions. If you're up for something, you are ready and willing to do something.
Yes.
Like, okay, yeah, great. I like it.
Yeah.
Are you up for a little tennis today?
I wish I could, but I'm busy with the kids. So here, it's not about not wanting to. It seems like maybe this person wants to play tennis, but they cannot play tennis because they're doing something with their children. So this is a point where up for something doesn't mean we're not talking about willing to do something. It's they're just not able to.
Right, exactly. Who's up for some karaoke tonight?
Me!
노래방!
Let's go!
I haven't been to a 노래방 in such a long time.
I went maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
Just once.
I think like I would always be up for karaoke. Well, I was when I was younger.
Yeah.
These days, sometimes it's like, oh, it's hard to sing. I'm getting so old.
In my 20s,
Yeah.
I feel like I went to 노래방 quite often.
Me too.
And in my 30s, it just stopped.
Already in your 30s?
It just, no one thinks about it now.
Yeah.
It's just, you grow older and you do other things.
That's true.
But
That's
yeah,
true.
I don't know. I would be up for some karaoke with you.
Oh, I was just going to say that, Cameron. We need to go together.
We need to have like a live 방송.
Yeah.
Just us in the karaoke room. Put it on our social media.
That's a great idea.
You know.
Let's do
We
it.
could take song requests. Be a lot of fun.
It would be so much fun.
I would totally be up for it.
I would totally be up for it. Oh, what a great idea. Okay. In the mood for something means to have a desire to crave. You really want to eat something or you really want something.
Yes.
This may sound weird, but I'm in the mood for pickles and ice cream.
Oh my gosh, are you pregnant?
Yeah. I don't know why. I never had cravings or I was never in the mood for ice cream and pickles. I think this is kind of a Western thing.
Yeah. I mean, my sister had a weird craving.
Watermelon. What was it?
Yeah, watermelon and mustard.
And mustard.
Like, she took the watermelon and squeezed the mustard on top of it.
Oh!
And ate it like it was some delicious dessert.
So it's kind of like the pickles and ice cream contrast.
Yeah.
Right?
I get that sweet and sour. I don't know.
Yeah. Ugh. Are you in the mood for an action movie tonight?
No, I think I want to watch a comedy.
A comedy. Yeah. If you are in the mood for a movie, what type of or what genre do you usually go to?
I usually watch comedies.
Yeah.
I want to watch like artistic films.
Yes.
Like a friend was like, "Hey, let's go watch this like Hong Kong film or French film."
Yeah.
Like those kind of quieter films.
Right. The indie films.
Yeah, the indie films.
Yeah.
And I want to watch it, but I fall asleep.
Well, you want to go and just be entertained.
Yeah.
I don't know, for me, watching a movie, especially at the movie theater, I want to be entertained.
Yeah.
Like the indie movies I will watch at home. Like, or a documentary. But when I go to the movie theater, I kind of want action or comedy. Just makes more sense.
Yes, definitely. I agree.
That's right. Okay. So, to be in the mood for on Friday nights, for example, or on the weekend, on Saturday, you may be in the mood for some beer and chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a deadly combination.
It's supposed to be really bad for you.
I know.
But
isn't it? But I tell you, people cannot stop.
It's heavenly. What about you? What are you in the mood for on like a weekend? Like what is your thing to do on the weekend?
Do nothing.
You're in the mood for a break.
I just want to do nothing. And so my son's like, Mom, it's the weekend. It's Saturday. Let's go. I'm like, oh, please, can I just stay home? I've been out every day. I'm in the mood to just like lie down or sit down and look at a magazine.
Get
or
like one of those massage chairs.
Oh, yeah. I need one of those.
Spend the weekend in a massage chair.
Always in the mood for that. All right. When you say the more the merrier, it means, hey, the more people we have, the more enjoyable.
Yes.
Okay. Lisa called and asked if she could join us at the park today.
That's fine with me. The more the merrier. Yeah.
So usually when you ask or when you make a statement, oh, someone is going to come too, or that person is going to bring a friend. Is that okay? Yeah, the more the merrier. When it comes to birthday parties, the more the merrier.
I agree.
You get more gifts.
That is so true. It is very true. No, but I have like several different groups of friends.
Yeah.
I don't have one big group of friends.
Right.
I have many small, like 2-3 people. But on my birthday, I always invite them all together.
Oh, good.
And it's the weirdest night. Because, you're like a little different with each group of people.
Sure.
But then I mix them all together and I'm like,
all right, you guys
have fun.
Yeah, oh, that's great. And just have one big party.
But only once a year.
Okay.
Only once a year.
Once a year.
What about you? Do you like big crowds? Do you think the more the merrier?
No, not me. Not me. I mean, the smaller and the more intimate, the better. Surprisingly, yeah. Because I like having like one-on-one interactions. Maybe 2. But I don't like a big group. And everybody wants to talk at the same time.
It can get stressful.
It can be. All right. What's it been? What does this mean? That's our power pattern.
How long has it been since the last time?
Okay. What's it been? And like there's a pause.
Yeah.
What's it been? 5 years since we got married?
It's been 10.
What?
What's it been? A month since Karen left for school? Mm-hmm. It seems like she never lived in the house with us.
I know. So you feel like when you say, what's it been? Like it gives you a moment to think about it.
Yeah.
Like, what's it been? Like 6 years since we went on a trip?
So long ago.
Yeah, right. All right, our power vocab is hang out.
Yes.
Which means to spend time, to be together.
Yes.
Okay? And check out the definition on page 36, and let's thank our sponsor.
한국 토익